Brazil took over the G20 presidency from India in New Delhi last year. The Brazilian seat of Rio de Janeiro is preparing to receive heads of states during the summit. The Latin American powerhouse agenda is bold and ambitious as it seeks to drive the global agenda.
We will support President Cyril Ramaphosa and the G20 in Brazil. The G20 Summit represents the conclusion of the work carried out by the country holding the group's rotating presidency. It is the moment when heads of state and government approve the agreements negotiated throughout the year and point out ways of dealing with global challenges. In Brazil, the G20 Leaders Summit is scheduled for the November 18 to 19, 2024 in Rio de Janeiro, with the presence of the leaders of the 19 member countries, plus the African Union and the European Union.
As the world battles a number of conflicts, from Ukraine to Gaza, the gathering will enable leaders to focus on critical issues confronting the globe. This is going to be a big moment for the African Union after it's joined the G20.
The G20 is a product of a crisis, and it was able to manage a crisis. The world economy was able to come out of a very major economic and financial crisis. And I'm very much convinced that in spite of the challenges that are emerging, it should be able to ride through these challenges and become more relevant. Why do I say so? Because initially we had the G7, and there was a realization that both in terms of output and in terms of demography, there was needed to really come up with a larger number of people to come up with any informal institution of global governance, which is the G20.
The G20 is a preeminent forum where global economic cooperation is facilitated, supporting emerging and developing economies to achieve sustainable development, which is key for global stability and security. For Pretoria, this is a special time as it will take over from Brazil.
South Africa will assume the presidency of the G20 on the 1st of December 2024. At a date to be determined by the presidency, we will launch the program officially here in the Republic of South Africa after we've received the handover in Brazil, in Rio.
Russian President Vladimir Putin will not attend the gathering due to the warrant of arrest issued by the International Criminal Court following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. US President Joe Biden is expected to bid farewell to world leaders since his term is coming to an end. Chinese President Xi Jinping will attend the sessions in Rio de Janeiro, especially after China and Brazil enjoy close ties as BRICS members. Khayelihle, Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.